just joined us, good morning. Now in studio is Size 8. Now there you saw earlier on in the year Size 8 converted from being should I say secular artist to a gospel artist, and right now she has a brand new song out that is definitely making waves. So she's going to be discussing the transition that she's made, very important, because for her a lot of people asked her, why did you hold on to the name Size 8? And she said because it's very important for people to see where I came from and where I am. And evidently you've seen that she had a song called Motto previously, and now she has a new song called Motto. Both songs, very good songs, but carrying different messages. So we have the lovely lady in studio, Lynette Karibu.
Asante sana.
First things first, how much does your weave cost?
Why are we talking about weaves?
The trend. We need to know how much your weave costs.
It's not 400,000. It's just 35.
Just 35,000. Yeah. You see, now that's a reasonable price for a weave.
I was at 400. I'm like, is it Beyonce?
I want to feel that one. Can I feel yours?
I think it's Beyonce hair or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to feel the 450,000 one. Now, Size 8, earlier on we saw your two videos, Motto na Motto. So as an artist, why did you make the decision to actually cover, or should I say, use the same title of a song that you had previously done?
Okay, most people don't understand this. It's just because they have the same title, but it's different meaning. And it was a conviction for me to do this song. As a born-again Kenyan, I have to light a fire. This song came from, it's not even anything from my previous song. It's nothing from my other Motto song that has influenced this one. This one is influenced from Luke 12:49. The verse says Jesus came to light a fire, and he wishes that the fire could have already been lit, but he has to light it. Yeah, and that is me now helping Jesus light this fire. And what is this fire? It is the gospel of truth, which is the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that is where the song comes from. It's nothing to do with my previous song, and also from Acts chapter 2 verse 3, which says chapter 4, okay, I'm not sure about where the chapters, but it talks about where the Holy Ghost came down like a wind, and then it came down as tongues of fire that separated on each of the disciples' head, the day of the Pentecost. So this is the fire I'm talking about. It is the fire of Christ, the Holy Ghost fire, the fire of the gospel.
Okay, we got it. The fire, she's lighting that fire.
Yes, that is the fire I'm lighting.
Now, I've called you Lynette, I've called you Size 8. Now I need to call you by your proper name. Mrs. Muraya in studio with us right now. I'm coming to that since you mentioned the gospel of truth. I want truth on that. Now, looking at you as an artist, because I'm just going to do something very weird right now. I'm just going to Google you. Yeah, I'm just going to Google her, Size 8. Let me Google Size 8.
Reference Kenya somewhere.
Yeah, okay. No, actually, you're big enough to be Googled as Size 8. And it comes up. Okay. Now, Googling this woman, everything, all the headlines are like shocking rumor, Size 8 has done that, Size 8 has done that, has done this, is Size 8 this, is Size 8 that. From where you're sitting, how does it make you feel, the pressure?
Actually, it's actually that pressure that made me got saved. As in, let me just be honest. Because that pressure, without something to lean on or something to actually rely on, that's 100% proof that it will not let you down, you will just end up bananas. That's why most celebrities go into drugs. I don't blame anyone who's into drugs, who's into whatever, alcohol or whatever, because I know the pressure people go through. It's just that you don't have the right people to advise you. Yeah, and Tamima, you've seen so many celebrities, you know the pressure. So the pressure is intense. So that's the reason why I went. At least I had the right people around me and the right background from my parents, and that's when I joined and I went to Salvation.
Okay. Yeah. And how has the work been so far for you?
It's been okay. It was tough the first time because, of course, I'm not an angel. Changing from one thing to another, I'm human. So as a human being, it was really difficult, but actually with time I just eased into it, and right now it's just like an everyday life, everyday affair. Now I'm just living it.
Okay. Now I just want you, I'm going to put you on the spot here, because I personally believe that getting saved, you can do that now, but faith is a walk.
Yeah.
And I just want you to be very honest, because there are a lot of people who are looking up to you right now, and the same way that there is a wave of people doing this, there was the socialite wave. Now we're saying that there is a wedding craze which is coming soon. I have predicted that. Yeah. But and you can attest to this fact, but when you were in high school, remember, like during KCSE, everyone would get saved.
Yeah.
But you know, in the real world, faith is very different. So for you, and especially as a young woman, what are some of those personal challenges that you went through, and how did you get past them? Because looking at you right now, you seem happy.
Yes, I am. Okay, the first thing was, it was a risk for Size 8. You know, I was already established brand, and I was at the top of my game, you know. And it was, people think it was like, what is it called? Something to make myself more famous. They don't know most of the things that I actually had to let go. Most contracts that I was almost signing, I had to let them go.
Let's talk about that, because it has been said she moved from secular to gospel so that she can make more money.
Actually, I sacrificed a lot. Let me just say, now I have the opportunity to say it. I sacrificed a lot of contracts, and something that is on air right now is part of the pilot. But now I could not go on with the program because it doesn't, it's not in line with my salvation. So many tours I was supposed to do, especially with beer companies, I can't do. As in, I let down so many contracts. My sisters were like, what? You're not serious. How can you let go of all? I remember there's one person who told me, as in, how can you let go of all that money and everything you've established? You're a brand, your songs are well founded, as in you have a founded fan base. Why are you doing this? I said, it's a conviction in my heart. And what Paul said in the Bible, like, he let go of the past and counted it zero. Yeah, and said he's pressing on towards the mark, which is Jesus Christ, and that is his perfection. And that's what I did. And it was stressful. Sometimes sometimes, you know, the human self, unajua mimi naongeanga ukweli, ile human self inaingianga, unajiambia, oh my god, angalia your contract, you're coming, like, oh my god,
you're actually
like
stressed.
Yeah, I was stressed.
And I think I heard you say that someone would call you up for a show and they'd be like, oh, you'll do Mateke, but I still want you to do Fire. I still want you to do
the good thing is my friend Tamima here knows everything, and I can go into details. You remember I used to tell you, like, what wananicall, wananiambia come we do show, but wananiambia you have to do vidonge and everything, and they're like, we can't pay you for one song. So it was a risk. I never knew Mateke will be big, you know.
And it's huge. I think it has over 500,000 views on YouTube.
Yes, and it is my biggest song
ever, which says something that you're on the right track.
Yes, and it was a risk at that time. And I remember the first 2 months, I'm telling God, you know, God, as in, I don't know why I made this decision, because I just love you, God, and I don't know what's gonna happen. But I was just telling myself each and every day, you know what, even if I go bankrupt, you know, I'll still sing for God. And this is what I tell most artists. Don't think you'll come to salvation and it's just utaenda tu uhit, song kama ya Size 8 Mateke, uhit, uendele kuhit. It takes a lot of sacrifice, and you have to be genuine in your heart. Unaokoka juu ya nini? Unaokoka ukwe famous ama nini? I sacrificed a lot. I sacrificed even friends, people who will not want to be associated with me because of my salvation. Yeah.
Okay, and on that, the fact that right now we've seen the wave of a lot of people are now getting saved, and I think when I've just googled, you have seen here that you are supposed to do a collab with Bamboo.
We are in talks.
Okay, so that's true.
We are not decided yet, yes or no, but we're just talking about it, and yeah.
And obviously now what everyone wants me to get to, and they're like, Tamima, can you just ask her already? Mrs. Muraya, this young man called DJ Mo, you know, now we're all connecting those dots backwards. Like, that day I saw her on Crossover and they were looking very, very familiar with each other. So when did this start?
He's one of the people who actually helped me cross over to the gospel world, and actually one person who helped me maintain the gospel walk, because it's not easy. You need people around you to help you and whatever. He doesn't like me saying this, but already people know, okay, fine, you're married, so I can talk about it.
My husband does not like, come on, say it. My husband
does not like me saying this, but he's one person who, especially when I was so depressed, I was thinking, what will happen, because you know, you don't know what will happen, you know. He was like, you know what, you be strong. And everyone, rumors are all going around, I'm pregnant, that's why I got saved, or I want to be more famous, or sijui nini.
Now on that, let me ask you a question, and I think it's a very important question that needs to be asked, and I have to put you on the spot. Yeah, you know, like, she's my friend, so I have to excuse myself.
Next after the interview.
I would ask you, a lot of people are saying that it's too soon.
To what?
That it's too soon, that the whole wedding affair may be too soon, what would you say to those, should I call them critics or concerned
people,
parties?
let me just say this.
Yeah.
Don't think you know a celebrity's life just because you see them on TV. There's so much you don't know about celebrity. Like, for example, I was even talking to someone, I was telling them, someone was talking to me and telling them, why are people so shocked you're married to DJ Mo? Is it because they didn't see it coming? Ama they didn't know you are dating? Ama they think it's too soon? Ama it's because we did not rush anything. We started this relationship a long time ago. And I got saved a long time ago. Even no one can specify when I got saved, you see. And it was something that was well thought through. Nothing was rushed. And we didn't even want it to come out. I like that. We didn't want it to come out because I just thought I need my private life private, because one thing, marriage is an institution created by God. It's not something to joke around with, and it's not something for everyone to know what's going on. You know, no one is perfect. No marriage is perfect. You know, everything is because of the grace of God. So it is good to put your manenos chini ya maji.
Now, before this marriage, there was obviously a wedding, which everyone is like, when and where did this wedding take place? Come on, details, please.
I'm not giving details.
No, you have to give details.
No, I'm not giving details.
Because apparently, no, I googled you, so I'm just using what's out there. And the reason I called you here is you need to clarify this.
Okay, there was a wedding.
Shocking rumor. So you need to clarify this thing.
The thing is, I'm not giving details. The reason why we didn't want it public is because we didn't want our details known. But everything, we went through all the processes, and ours is called a Kwanjula.
So that's traditional wedding.
The traditional wedding is called a Kwanjula, and we're also dedicated by some bishops. And yeah, we were joined together and everything, and yeah, we're married.
So are you planning a white wedding?
Okay, I've not thought about that, a white wedding and things like that. Okay, I have my own issues about white weddings, and I don't want to say it on air alafu nikotiwe tena nijione kwa blog. Alisema hivi juu ya white weddings. I just have my own view of white weddings, and I have my own beliefs in life, and the most important thing I think is there are what are they called? Two entities that you need to make sure are good with you when you're getting married. Number one is God. Yeah, so you need at least mshikanishwe na bishop nini unajua ile mdedicate na God mbele ya Mungu. Unajua
your dad was actually the one who did that.
And his bishop friends did that. You know, it will be so wrong my dad joining us. So yeah, his bishop friends did that. And then the second thing is your parents. So that is when the Kwanjula comes in. You see, your parents need to bless you, because they are the second institution that is most important. They're your second God, actually. Yeah.
So was there a honeymoon? When you do the Kwanjula, do you go for a honeymoon?
Yes, you do.
Oh, so you went for a honeymoon?
Yes, you do.
This honeymoon,
but it was a very short one. Okay. Because I'm a workaholic.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and also another question is, from a lot of people, there was that rumor that, are you pregnant? So you have to come out and say, are you pregnant?
Okay, wacha niulize hii swali. Wacha niulize tu hii mbele ya kila mtu. If I make any move, I'm pregnant. Kwani pregnancy yangu? Mbona nauliza? Iko inside? Nile pregnancy inagrow ndani, inagrow inside, inverted, ama ni?
No. I have to very stand on you. Say that was a yes or no question. Are you pregnant?
No, I'm not. Okay. And that's the thing. The reason why I'm saying this is because when I got saved.
When you got pregnant?
No, when I got saved. When I got saved, everyone, like there was a blog, says it must be pregnant with a pastor. Yeah. Where did that pastor go? Thinking. So, I even read the blog. And the funny thing, the blogger who wrote that had the audacity to call me
and ask.
No, he wanted another interview.
Oh, bloggers.
So alijileta. You know, that's how God works. Unajua, alijileta tu vizuri. I'm not going to mention that blog because it's not good to kuharibu ya mtu jina. Alinicall. Akaniambia, hey, sema saizi tunataka interview na wewe. Nikamwambia, hey, sawa, no problem, I'll give you an interview. But I'm very busy, let's do it today. Today, Friday. We can hook up after I come out from KTN. And then, nika hang up. Then I remember I didn't ask him which blog it is. So I called him back. He told me the name of the blog. I told him, someone had called me. You know, I'm not a very Twitter, internet, Facebook person. So someone called me and told me there's a, so I went and told me that story now at I'm pregnant on the blog. So I asked him, when do unaandika niko pregnant? You know that is slander.
You're not?
Yes, I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, so we have...
What did they say? How many times am I pregnant in 1 year?
Okay, we have ascertained she is definitely not pregnant.
No.
Looking very slim actually
Yes,
in studio.
and
I've checked, she's not pregnant.
I am not pregnant.
Yeah.
And another thing is, the marriage happened like almost now 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So it's nothing rushed. It's just that friend yetu moja alituseti. When we were doing the ceremony, aliona. She was
Also,
around.
you were not going to announce it.
You were not going to announce it.
Oof, you need to lose that friend. Okay, so there you had it from Size 8. Thank you so much for coming into studio. I do wish you the best. And I know you have an interview on Radio Maisha right now.
And can I have a new song? You know, everyone is talking about my marriage. Okay. I'm Size 8, the artist. But
she has a new song, Motto, which we are going to play for you. Just a snippet of that. And you look fabulous in that video. And I think the person who's doing your videos right now,
Sammy D, Clean City, mupigie simu.
Kabisa.
And I see Owen.
I need to charge you. I need to charge you for that advertisement on my show.